Hello, I'm Luke Kneller and welcome to Best Replays of the Week. In this episode we have a T54 platoon on a rampage, a WZ-1115A pulling the weight of a whole team, and a T54 Lightweight wishing for an ammo drop. Roll out! Our first replay comes from Cations from the SEA region. This little T-25 pilot is heavily outgunned in this matchup, but with good gun depression, even the smallest of tanks can have a big impact. 10 degrees gun depression should be enough for a standard battle in Westfield though. The northern ridges will be the perfect place to get stuck in. Amazing aim, Cations, constantly hitting this MO2's tiny cupola and chipping away at its HP. Well, the battle's not going too badly over here until a penning HE shell from the IS-3 takes away a third of our hero's hit points. Ugh. This Foch B seems keen to simply stare at the ridgeline. Fine, you do that, and I'll take the damage. Since the Foch is AFK, let's farm it for ouch, okay? Not AFK. Whilst licking their wounds, Cations notice a Tiger 2 in the middle of the town. And this 30B. Oh, really? Another TD? How many TDs are there anyway? 5? Great. Well, that's the last of our hit points gone, so no more risky peeks from now on. After this revenge shot. Now, if you've ever wanted to know how to abuse a hill, pay attention to this. The battle situation doesn't look too bad. Cations' team is a tank up, but the capture has started, so it's time to perform a cleanup at the base. Just like fish in a barrel. Some over-eager teammates are throwing away the hard-won advantage. Time to start dealing damage again and retain control of the base. This Foch can't fight on two fronts and chooses to aim at the lumbering German monster. That's our opportunity to strike. Now it's a 1 versus 1 as the last of the attackers assaulting the base have been slain. Time to start looking for this WZ. Never mind. Nice, the WZ wasn't even in position behind the building yet. All control is given to the defender if you cap from a known location. Perfect reset. Some hasty shots miss their mark, but eventually the gun executes its purpose. A masterful display of baiting and damage dealing, netting our hero almost 7,000 damage in a tier 10 matchup, and a very commendable base XP to boot. Staying on the SEA region, we are now joined by a platoon of T54s on Erlenberg. Named veterans, let's see what their experience can show us. Heading east is unwise from this spawn, so our platoon heads west to try and secure it as rapidly as possible. This RU is spotted, but the shots fail to connect. Never mind, he won't last long there. Super heavies trundling over the field find themselves totally exposed. Let's teach them how the map works by quickly cutting them down. Most of the enemy team are on the eastern flank, so our platoon swoops in to quickly mop up these stragglers. No hiding there, FB! Now, this Erlenberg battle has progressed to the usual east-west divide. The enemy has tried to make a break in the north, however, so the first objective is shut that down first. This T-34 and WZ are quickly overwhelmed by the raw damage output of 3 tier 9 mediums. Time to proceed into the enemy lines. Wise decision to leave the lowest HP back to support. Digging out this Super Pershing will be tough at this range. Time to close the distance and gain some elevation. Danger! The AMX-30 has rushed to the Super Pershing's aid. It's 2 versus 2. An overpeak by the AMX. Here's our chance! Charge! Oh no! Another contender joins the fray. No time to panic. Quick! Focus fire! Great teamwork allows the combined might of the T-54s to crush the enemies one by one. In the meantime, the T-54 left in support has been resisting an assault upon the base. but needs help, and soon. It looks like reinforcements are just on time. More focus fire on the T54 100 drops him from full HP, and the T26 E5 soon follows. Now, everyone is severely damaged, and that bad chat is able to one-shot the whole platoon. This should be done with precision, as not to throw away the game. Will the bad chat be able to do this? Oh, well, that was a questionable route of retreat. I guess the end was an easier fight than expected, but the battle before was hard won. A monstrous carry with 14 combined kills shows that this platoon lives up to their names of Veteran Oho, Tiger 205 and 222. Great teamwork, guys, worthy of our brother-in-arms award. We travel now to fjords on the EU region. Liena is driving the recently added WZ1115A. This Chinese powerhouse is a jack of all trades, which is perfect for those players who like to carry against the odds. The North Pass is a good place to put this powerful gun to work, methinks. This T54 Lightweight is being troublesome, but no retaliation is possible. Yet. Not so fast. With the T54 Light abandoning the crossfire, there is nothing to stop Liena from farming their way through these lovely hit points. A nice 2 kills accompanied by decent damage is not a bad start to this match, but there's more work to be done elsewhere on the map. That bush won't hide you from this close, T30. The enemies here are not so easy to pick off. A better shooting location is required. Hey, that's the T54 Light from earlier. It's impossible to remain here in the field with 3 arties still in play, and the base needs to be defended. There is solid cover in the base, so let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Finally, this troublemaker does something useful, provides a perfect holdout. That 597 HE roll just makes you feel good, doesn't it? But back on track, it's 1 versus 9. This situation couldn't be any worse, really. Remaining safe from the arty will be top priority here, as well as punishing mistakes like that one. And that one. And wait, oh, that one too. I'm guessing they're a bit overconfident. Is there another? Of course there is. 4 kills in a single minute. That brings the total up to 8, but Liena isn't done yet. That Grille is still managing to protect allies from the grave. Focus! This STRV must be dealt with to remove the crossfire. I know the GW is on reload, so this T30 is safe to dispatch. Blast! But I forgot about the SU still in the enemy base. There goes the last of the HP reserve. This Maushan is caught side on. And stays side on. Hello? Angling? 2 arties remain, so the best thing will be to catch them unaware with a flank. Side on, perfect! Only Never mind, as bringing a 1 versus 9 situation so close was an act of brilliance in and of itself. 11 kills in such circumstances certainly qualifies as our Top Gun of the week. Great job, Liena. Sticking with the EU region, next up is Reagan driving their E50. Malinavka is a great map for this accurate damage dealer, so let's see how it goes. Their advanced scout and the super Pershing are spotted really early, so I don't mind if I do. And a good HE shell finishes the job. Now back to business on the hill. Who's up first? Not so confident now, oh ho. Better wait for a backup next time. The windmill offers some cover from arty and is a great structure to side scrape off. These enemies don't stand a chance when they are on the downward slope. The hill was almost too easy, with almost 8,000 damage in just 6 minutes, although half of which was just driving into position. That WZ is being a bit overzealous. Down boy! Some side shots on this VK doesn't hurt either. Okay. The FV was passive spotting this whole time. Talk about a waste. Reagan's commander has been knocked out, so it's better to act as a sniper for the team as spotting is almost impossible. The forest is clear and the medkit comes off cooldown. It's time to drive back in again. Forward! Hey, who put this here? This position offers the perfect rear shots on the enemy base campers. You're not going anywhere, M53. That HP is mine. Same goes for you, WZ. Boom!
Well, Reagan, that seems to be all of them. You wasn't gonna let your team lose this one, were you? As you did more damage than your entire team combined. 11,000 damage in a mostly tier 8 match. Now that's what I call a crucial contribution. Finally, we have arrived to the pinnacle of the show, the best replay of the week. This time, Naras from the EU region will be commanding his T54 Lightweight on Windstream.
Not the best map around for light tanks, but Naras knows a useful boost to get some better opening spots. Nice few shots of damage to boot. The familiar sounds of Artie signals it's time to move on. Might as well help take down this IS-2. Looking at the minimap shows that this side of the river is pretty much secured. A KV-3, time to hunt. That bounce on the KV-3 is painful to watch. This T54 Lightweight's accuracy isn't the best, even at medium range. But shooting at a 1390 400 meters away is no problem. Naras knows that attempting to shoot the T28 HTC at this range would just be a waste of ammo, so it's better to move on. Counter-boosting the church might not be a bad idea. It provides lots of good spotting angles. Voila! Artie destroyed. Will these TDs ever learn? Well, that was fun, but this position's usefulness is basically exhausted now, so relocating quickly is a great move. Nothing to stop our hero using the boost twice now, is there? Well, one shot was better than nothing, I suppose, but what to do now? What? The town was lost? This position works a wonder to halt the Lurvy and the Jagdpanther's advances. The Lion is isolated from the pack now. Consider yourself outplayed with the 1-2 combo. Remember that trick, everyone, it's always good. Our hero is down to 11 shells that do 250 damage. With a quick calculation, this one will be very close. The enemy team are scrambling to tear our Borsig to pieces. Not if we can help it. A hit and run on the STRV knocks one gun out of the game, but not before they manage to get the last friendly. Damn. 5 against 1, 10 shells. Run! Nice ambush on the FCM. A much needed high roll. Over-eagerness from the enemy team has cost them another tank. Wait, what? Oh, I forgot they had Artie. Hello! 7 shots left for 3 enemies. Is this doable? Move, move, move! Reposition is key to victory here. Down to 6 now. 5! No, 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 don't rush the shots. You need them. The 5th remaining shell goes to the T-43 during some very acrobatic maneuvering. Not again. Panic has settled in a little. 3 shots remaining now, and it doesn't take a mathematician to work this one out. A ram or a push into the water would be needed, as both of these tanks are far too close to the cap. 3rd time on this boost. Maybe Naras should construct a house up here. The WZ fluffs their shot. Time to pounce. That's that sorted, but small problem. Actually a very big problem. No more shells. Where's an ammo drop when you need one? What else is there to do other than go for a cap? Maybe these bushes will let us cap this out without being spotted. Oh no, our hero's bottom was slightly out of the bush and the cap fails.
Well, there goes the last chance to win. It's going to be a draw. Some heartfelt chat between teammates as Naras drives around praying for a miracle. Thinking about those 2 missed shots must be about as painful as aiming at this oblivious T28 right now. Unfortunate to be so close to a win, to have it swept away like that. But maybe it's some consolation that we recognize the skill shown in this battle. Trying to scrabble together a win in such a situation was not easy, so we award Naris our best replay of the week. That's all for this week. Let me know what you think of these battles in the comments down below or in our weekly Reddit thread. I'm Luke Kneller, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.